Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more Lost in the Open. In the previous episode we suffered the tragic loss of Marsk, one of our talented bodyguards. He's been with us since the beginning and honestly, he probably had my favourite skill set out of all of our companions. King Nervesk would have hoped that both his bodyguards would see him through safely to the end. They dragged him out of Strafa Castle when he was almost assassinated, and they, having survived that assassination attempt, had a very strong link to His Majesty. As it stands, we're going to have to push on without him. His body will probably have to remain here on Strafaian's soil, and more of this vast expanse of forest stretches out ahead of us. Volkver, our remaining bodyguard, is going to have to stand firm. We should commiserate with him and take our time to mourn our loss before moving on. However, we should not spend too long as we do not know quite how far behind us our foes are. They do seem to have rapidly gained ground now that we've moved into a new region. And early morning yawn. We could head to another threshold event, which probably isn't the safest thing to do, or head on to battles new. Ugh. All fighting. You pass an inconspicuous camp, but the faint sound of aggressive whispering draws your attention. Yeah, they might try and rob us if we ignore them. You find the source of the whispering. A band of brigands surrounds a pair of travellers cowering in fear. Well, we can't have that now, can we? One of them might even join our company. You rush to intervene and the brigands grunt in irritation as they see you approach. Oh, it's not our approach they need to worry about, it's what we do when we've finished approaching. Ooh, no, the two-handed axes of doom. But we're familiar with those, they've done great. So, 6? Yeah, alright. Let's just pop to here then. If you could just nip out to the side. Volkver, you know what to do. I don't think he can attack you with a 200 axe from that distance. If we go just here. Let's maneuver our crossbowmen into range and just hold. We have our first target, and our second. Nope, our third. Alright. So this will be Wee Jas. Yes, I should really call him that as a Greyhawk reference. If we nip to here, if we go here, it's a little better as we don't expose the king. We do have Daunting Strike, let's not use that. We'll just go for a regular attack. And again. It's a start. Now, we don't want to go outflanked. Could smack a spearman. How about if I just go to here then? Ooh, we could go really big. But there's a spear there, there's these fellows. And that's big damage. Let's be content with that. Oh, wait, we can hit him again. Excellent. Let's do that too. Now, Marekin is wounded. And he appears to have absolutely no armor. So let's just leave it. If I move to here, try and make this man bleed, and face that way. There we go. We got a big sword. Might as well just use basic attack then. Okay. 9, 12. Ah, right. So the extra stamina cost pays in. Alright. Dear crossbowman. No one's in range. Okay. Got it. Tune up that crossbow. And then, why not just move into position and don't fire for a bit? Because the buff might be gone by next turn, I haven't checked. Okay. Yeah, take that attack of opportunity. And here come the mace men. How about... No, that's not good. Right, let's... That's better. Get the extra... Yeah. Work on that chain. Korra is going to suffer because he's just not getting enough killing blows. And we should pay attention to that. And then if we just nip around... Oh no, we can just go to there, can't we? Oh. Double O, in fact. Excellent stuff. Do we want to come here and start opening this man up? No. Very wasteful move, but we're doing it. And then... Got him. The two-handed axe is probably our highest priority. And then we come in here and choppy death wish. Straight up normal attack then, as it costs less. Now, okay, let's go to here. Can we shoot him now? We can. Lovely. For a reload, and you can't even move another square. That's okay. Guess who's going to die soon? That barrier is a problem. But not for Off's mace. Yep, saw that coming. Right. You know what? It gets a little more damage. Let's try for the double hit. We might just manage it. Go compression. This man's not an air canister, but he's getting compressed so hard right now. But he's going to try to cut us with an axe. Straight up normal attacks. Good enough for now. And then... oh, that's a shame. Okay. Oh, look. No. Really? That's impressive. He gets to live another turn. Mate. I don't know why we asked if any of you wanted to come with us. Mate, really? Okay. Got him. And the legacy of blood continues to stack. Okay. Get him. He's just going to turn around and murder the duelist now, isn't he? Well, let's try and stop that happening. Do we think that's enough? 30... you know what? There should be a way to check. No, that's over 30%. Slightly. Oh well. Now it's not, but we don't have enough points. Ugh! There we go. He didn't turn... oh, he did turn around. Much to his personal detriment. No, he's dead, but somebody's hurt. With the brigands defeated, you loot their bodies. The travellers thank you, offering something they found on their journey. We'll take it. And you, mate, need to utilise some of these bandages, because it ain't looking pretty. We have 2 leadership points. Okay, extra experience for defeating Strathian units. We could do with that. 20% damage and 20% protection rating when fighting Strathian units. Again, that's probably going to become even more useful as time goes by. Let's grab it. Oh, get materials from them as well. Lovely, that'd be nice. Maybe we don't want to fight again just yet. Let's have a non-combat event. Oh, goodness. You find yourself in a patch of apple trees, the fruit ripe for picking. Suddenly, the howl of a warfang pierces the air. If we pick the fruit, we may be ambushed. Let's follow the howl. You spot a roaming warfang pack led by an alpha. Let's leave them to it. Pick some apples. Despite the danger lurking nearby, you hurriedly pick a few apples before leaving the area, and for some reason they don't try to kill us. That's excellent. Our foes are now drawing closer to the border of this region. Mate, really? We can backtrack a little. Ooh, more question marks. Lovely. You hear a man's desperate cries for help and the barking of warfangs in the distance. So let's go fight some warfangs then. You find the source of the crowd. A short man in woodsman's garb, confronted by a pack of warfangs led by a snarling alpha. Another bloody alpha. Well, let's bang weapons on shields and get their attention. The beasts wheel around to face you, haunches raised and ready to attack, and they are going to be very swift. Let's consolidate our ranks. These things are going to come for us anyway. Speaking of which, you mate, just get in there. Oh no. There's a... Okay, let's see. I don't know if we get anything gang up bonuses, but we can try. Oof. Is that the alpha? It looks massive enough, doesn't it? Yep. Well, strike with sword and everything. You really? You only got one attack in there? Well, that'll be why. It's a bloody scary monster. Can we? No. Simple answer to a simple question. A wrong person for a bodyguard skill. Off. Blat it, if you can. Oh, that's really terrifying. It's just going to rob us of so many attacks. Who is that? That's someone who needs protecting. I've got a horrible feeling that's our other bodyguard. My liege, you know what to do. Headwolf, it's not quite there yet. Ah, and it's really hard to hit. Oh, now it is. What do survival instincts do? It's got very aggressive. So we need to try and finish it in one go. Oh, he did well enough. Reload. And fire! Let us protect the exposed man. And make it turn to face us, allegedly. Really? It's too hard to... Wow, of course. Right. Well... Ah, tragic. Tragedy has struck. A tragic tragedy. Yeah, that's right. Ooh. No, he doesn't have the charging one. He has the charging one. But if we nip around behind here... Excellent stuff. You might want to just keep your distance for a moment. Oh, how nasty. Oh, it's dead. It's so dead. Volkver, can you cut it? Yes, you can. It's like kicking it, but with cutting. No charge, but... Maybe? Really? No shot? That must be a very tall tree stump. Well, that's taken care of, at least. Tell it to bugger off. Didn't quite work, but hey. Really? All things can be tough, apparently. remarkably tenacious would be another way of putting it. The pack is defeated. The pelts and meat are now yours. The short man approaches you meekly, offering his thanks. No, that's it. That's all he gives us. Right. Marakin. Final Flourish. It's a nice one. This got debuffed recently in a patch, I think. But it may still be powerful. Crescendo Strike. Well, let's build up to a Final Flourish first. Scouting. Movement speed during the first turn of combat isn't much. Survivability. Well, since he relies on his dodge rating. Okay, I see how Relentless could be very attractive if he had an actual armor rating. As it currently stands, he does not. Valentin. It's like Valentine, but without the E. Counter Executioner. Health and critical resistance would be great if he was doing a lot of close combat. So we'll just go Aggression with his crossbow. Pack Animal, not so useful for ranged guys. Piercing Shot, good against armor. Headshot. We can only have one, and the stun is good. How about, what can we do with reload? First reload has no stamina cost, first 2 reloads, first 3 reloads, so pretty simple there. Stamina cost reduced by 1 per towel you use him. Okay, so he reloads as he's moving. Stamina cost -2, reduced by 2. Sure. It's a bit different, and we often have to move before reloading. Off. Adrenaline. I don't want that. Battle Trance. We can give it a try if we want to. Measured. Gain 10 accuracy rating per hit taken. When you attack, consume all accumulated accuracy. Okay, I get it. If he gets hit, he's more likely to strike back in return. That's pretty good. Reduce the target's protection and dodge as well, so really hit back. Sure. And what direction do we want to go? Compression blows. Critical rating. Would increase. Big damage boost. Cooldown is reset on a miss because it's got a 1 turn cut, so you're guaranteed to try and land one. Damage goes up a lot. Accuracy goes up, similar to the redo it if you miss. If a target unit's compressed, received damage reaches 300%, the unit compression is stunned. Oh, okay. I'll go with this because theoretically the 20 accuracy rating means I'll miss a lot less anyway. And he'll just have to make it to another level now. And then of course the king has also gained a new level. Demoralizing Shout. On use, demoralize enemy units within 3 tiles of the user. Demoralized units suffer from a 15% damage reduction and 10 protection rating reduction for 1 turn. Sounds good, and with upgrades it could probably be a very impressive skill. Defensive Order. We have seen Defensive Order before. Grant an allied unit Defensive Posture. Defensive Posture increases the unit's protection rating by 30. And protection rating is a multiplier, isn't it? No, it's not. It's a straight damage soak, which is really good. And maybe if we boost it, extra 2 range and less cooldown. Less stamina cost, all good. Less big stamina cost reduction from 12 down to... Okay, yeah. Apply riposte attack. Well, let's go for the basic. But maybe do something with these. So, on critical hit, our critical chance is not modified yet. There's the critical rating boost, so it go up to 50. Enemies may have critical resistance on critical hit using this ability. Reduce the cooldown by 2 turns. Okay, cooldown is currently 4. So it would go to 2. Okay. On striking down, we don't generally get the kills of this. Rally allied units. Increase critical rating bonus damage. Again, needs rally. Does not need rally. 40% damage. Okay, that's a big boost. Can we reduce the damage threshold? We can. To 60% health. Yeah, sure. Ignores attacks protection rating. If you kill... Oh, come on. Oh no, that's for damage. For... Right. These are all good. It's definitely a skill we should be investing more in. So this means we'll be able to benefit from it more often. Sharpen your aim or end weakened foes efficiently and decisively. That damage is to the base damage, right? Not to the damage if they're below the execution threshold. Which also increases. I see. Okay. It's very tempting to go down this skull route. But honestly, the foes are just often above 30% health. I'll take this one this time. Oh, trader. We don't have enough material. Your nostrils flare as you inhale the thick stench of decomposition. Your head begins to spin. Let's follow the smell. You follow the scent despite the protest of your senses, falling upon a ruined camp. Flies swarm the dead bodies scattered throughout. The stench of corpses threatens to make you retch. We could really do with some material supplies. You count 4 corpses. You steel yourself and press towards the first body. The body of a spearman. Dozens of stab wounds puncture his chest. The body of a spearman. A bolt in the back of his skull. The body of a warrior. His jaw cut clean from the rest of his face. Strathian coins. Silver coins. And finally, the body of a warrior. Crushed into the mud. You have searched all the camp's bodies. You rush to leave, desperate to fill your lungs with fresher air. I mean, I kind of want to go for... I mean, if I fight... How close are the foemen? Pretty distant, actually. Do I rush to battle? I don't know. I mean, as a trader. But we need what? I think 61? We need a lot more than we have. You hear a rustling up ahead and see silhouettes of men pass between the trees. As you reach for your sword, they come into your view. Bandits, gaunt, mumbling to themselves and shuffling towards you. Food? We do have an insane amount of food. Let's give them some. They snatch for food from your hands in their starved stupor and gorge themselves clumsily. You see some life return to their eyes.
Thank you. Not much kindness out here.
The bandit then extends a finger out towards the forest.
Keep walking that way. You'll find a massive tree on this side. It's half lying on a boulder. We stashed what some bounty hunters wanted under that. More trouble than it's worth.
The bandits thank you for the food and insist they will be fine from this point forward. They part ways with you. Let's go find their stash and hope it's not an ambush. You soon find the tree the bandit spoke of, collapsed onto a large stone. You find a burlap sack hidden in the exposed roots. You reach inside, revealing the ill-gotten item that has been rewarded to you. A crown of iron, simply made but imposing. You cannot imagine why it would warrant a bounty. We are a king. This is not our crown, but... Initiative and protection rating. Okay, one moment. Well, I mean, our dodge rating isn't doing much for us, is it? But we could give this to someone who relies heavily on dodging. What the hell is that? Unrefined iron ore. I see. Well, if we ever find a blacksmith, it may be of great use to us. We could go fight now, but how close are the men of Stratha? Not very. Yeah, alright. Ooh, okay. A deep snarl pierces the forest air. Well, damn it. Whatever is snarling won't have materials for us. You scan the trees and see a flurry of movement. You investigate and find a man armed with a billhook, fighting to keep raging Ursodons at a distance. A man in noble garments lies disemboweled, surrounded by the remains of his other guardsmen, meaning this guard has no other master. Let's attack the Ursodons. A sharp yell draws the Ursodons' attention. You engage, and maybe find a new friend. Oh, they look very, very, very big. Oh, they're bears. Of course, Ursa. Yeah. Okay. Berserker. That looks more like someone who's scared of a berserker. Right. Mate. You don't even have armor. Oh, wow. That is a lot of Ursodons. I would not be surprised if we could, if we could find a way to bottleneck them. That is not impassable, okay? Oh, brutal. Alright. Well, they're not too swift. That's something to be glad of. Jas, we probably want you a bit more central. Korra, this is going to be a disaster, but here we go. Yeah. Off. Com. Oh, mate. That is a lot of protection rating. Can't be the only thing keeping that thing alive. Got it. They're very scary, so we deal less damage. Huge. Cannot be removed. Yeah, sure. Thick fur. Armor efficiency. There we go. We don't get to see the secondary. Ability scores. Now, you'd better just stay here. See if you can get round behind him in a bit. Now, Your Majesty. There will be blood aplenty soon enough. Oh, this is so risky. Now they're slow enough that their great lumbering forms are unlikely to get that shield up. And a little bit of damage. Because his armor can't protect him from the blood. You know, his armor can't protect him from the inside. If we... Really? Okay, how about moving to here? Excellent. Let him limp his way towards us. And the fact that we move means we get a slightly quicker reload. Oh, and another shot. Well, in that case, pile on the damage ever so slightly. And here comes the pain. Ow, that went such a long way. Oh, hello. Wait, did he just stun 3 people with 1 attack? I think he did. Yeah. That's really brutal. All the others are going to get to keep doing that too. You don't have a shield. Let me be your shield. And this is not a shield. It's a hammer. Well, it's a mace. Close enough. Oh. Okay, so they are just group striking. We don't have the numbers to outflank them. Your headshot. Yeah, let's do that. Before he stuns off. He did not get to stun off because he himself is the stunned one. Oh. This one's going to be a problem. He did not go for the king as I thought he would. Okay. We should not have come here. Should use Daunting Strike. Okay. Well, you get to act, which is something. You know what to do. Keep twatting it as hard as you can. Speaking of which... Hey-o! Marginally less dead. Ooh. Looks like we're attacking here now. And who? You're the one with no shield. Well struck, Your Majesty. Total suck up. Good stuff. My good fellow. You have a crossbow. Can you get a good shot? Oh yeah. Yes you can. Might as well move up to be nearer the targets. And here comes... Oh no, it's moving! He is so dead. It didn't turn round. Okay, great stuff. We don't want you to turn to face us, actually. So we'll just land a couple of light blows, as we don't have enough stamina for a third. Koro could really do with the extra here, but okay, hang on. Ooh. I think we just need to hammer home whatever advantage we can. And it's not much of an advantage. Okay, No, wait, because he has... Not letting us see passive abilities. Okay. Escapist. 2 stacks of escapist. Excellent. Well, we could just run round behind, right? Why are you... Ah. Mate, you are not in the best way. Aha. If we strike... Oh, look. There we go. Oh, if that second attack had struck, we would have been very happy. As it stands, we'll just have to make do without. You know what? For one shot, awesome, it can carry on to the next turn, which is good because that thing is pretty healthy. There we go. Did not go for him. Interesting. And someone cannot be protected yet, unfortunately. But we've identified who needs a protection. Let's get it in there. We're not going to get any kills with him this fight because these things are just far too durable. Pound it, and again, and then protect your flank ever so slightly. Hey, guess what? This is a guy with a rapier. He's allegedly got a brain. Let's try this. Each consecutive use of this ability within the same turn. Oh, I see. Okay, fine. Doesn't do that much then. If we just back up, so it has to spend points if it wants to come to us. And speaking of points and exposed flanks, I'm just gonna try. Oh, not quite. Okay. There we go. Much better. Rushing in here would be folly. His armor's compromised. Okay. Let's just work on this one a bit. And I'm probably going to have to end after this encounter. Okay. Let's keep it occupied. You got a shield, so allegedly you're tough enough to take a few hits. Let's try circle round a little. Whereas off does not have such a circling advantage and just has to kind of power through, really. Oh, hey! Wait. Each consecutive use, but it's got a 5-turn cooldown within the same turn. So, you can use multiple times in a single turn. Ah, placed on cooldown if it misses after 3 uses or at the end of a turn in which it was used. Okay, got it. So that's why. Ah, there we go. The last of the beast is dealt with. And with that, I am going to have to be heading off pretty soon. So, as you harvest the large beasts, the man with the billhook approaches you. Besides his obvious exhaustion, the man is collected. He thanks you for saving him and asks if you would have him serve in your company. I think we absolutely would, especially as he... Oh, we got enough. We got enough for an upgrade. The man expresses his gratitude and holds no reproach for you as you search for fallen noblemen and his guards. Silver ring. If it has any... Look, it belonged to his former master. Hey, it's very valuable, but... but we don't need the money that desperately just yet. let him hold on to it for a while. And then if we just head back here towards the trader. You know what? The enemy's pretty far away. Let's loop for the trader. But we'll probably be doing that next time. Volkvo, what can you... Oh, measured. He's all on passives now. His active skill bar is full. Could just boost that. 3 times instead of 2. You know, maybe I'll just upgrade what I already have, and then I can look at other skills more seriously next time. For now, though, I'm going to have to end this episode here. I hope you've all enjoyed this one, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the very next one. So goodbye for now. Cheerio, everyone. See you all soon.